Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where last episode we were chilling due to a very large amount of aggressive expansion, and to be honest, we should probably continue to do the same for a while. We have very little political influence, so we can't really make claims on Saba right now, so we really should probably just chill, let our political influence build up, do some provincial investment, and let our aggressive expansion drop. Maybe even sack our stability here. Maybe. I don't think I will, actually. We're pretty close to getting enough gold here. Our gold income is much better now at 8.6, so that is certainly improving. No doubt about that. I think I would like to just continue to work through this as it is. Let's check in on our administration provinces here, and I want to check by religious unity. Yeah, this all looks reasonably fine. So we're going to continue to work on a bunch of conversion. That was always going to be the case, but that's a long-term project. No doubt about that. Arabia ad Sinus is currently disloyal. The question is, will it remain that way for a long period of time? I don't know. Tyranny is a chunk of it, for sure, but Hippocombe and Robig are the major issues here. So that would be primarily here. What do we got going on here? So these guys converted over. That's nice. We've got a couple of pops that are not the correct religion, and the culture is going to be a big problem. No doubt about that. So our overall pop happiness here is not very high. Mostly because dominant culture is not integrated culture and settlement. They're a tribesman. Fair enough. And then we've got these slaves here. Same primary issue here. Okay. Well, that is noted for now. We're just going to let that be. It's going to tick very slowly, but it will tick. We did finish up a mine, and we have enough to get another one. So let's build another mine. Fantastic. We're currently only making 7.66, which is slightly surprising to me. We were making more. So losing 5 stability here, or we just gain 3 free stability? I like this option. I don't like losing religious tech investment, so we're going to grab some free stability here. That's wonderful. We are making 1 political influence per month now, so I'm very pleased about that. And we are currently dropping our aggressive expansion further. That looks good. It is definitely a big deal to have our aggressive expansion be up by 50. If we go over 50, bad things start to happen. So we can definitely build up more manpower as well. That's reasonably fine. For right now, we're not too focused on city constructions. We're focused on rural constructions, and specifically very, very efficient ones. Mines, farming settlements, and if we could, enclosures. But we can't build any enclosures. I'm 99% certain. I've never actually built an enclosure. I don't know where you can. But what we're doing is we're looking for locations that have that base resource production +1. So that's just free. A travesty, but we're powerless to act. Okay, so there's a civil war brewing up. We can assign a title, though, and that should probably go to, like, this guy would be fine. That'll be okay. So what is a civil war? It's very, very slightly over the threshold. And it's pretty much just this guy. Okay, he is our rival. Tyranny is part of it as well. There's also the guy here. We could give him free hands. That would gain him 20 loyalty. He's 48. He would build up a lot of corruption. What offices does he hold? That's an interesting question, actually. He's just a head of family, and he's the Rab Shagrir. Okay. I'm going to give him free hands to deal with the issue there, but I don't like doing that. Building up that corruption is not fantastic. So that is understood. We would like to have additional corruption reduction, but for right now, it'll be fine. So the Ptolemaic kingdom is calling us into a war. wars against Samaria, Ptolemaic, and Gaza. So these guys rebelled. We could definitely help them here. They don't need the help, but we could. I wonder if we could get any territory out of this. I'm going to raise this levy. I'm going to split it in half. And we're going to send these guys down here, and these guys are going to head up over here. Something like this. Okay, and we're going to get sieges going in both of these locations. Now, I kind of want to raise up these levies as well. So I'm going to do both of them. These guys are going to take a very long time to get up here. We'll see if a siege starts up over here or not. It might. But if we can get territory here, that would be amazing. So we've got these forces on the way. How strong is this unit? 3K? Okay. I want them to pass up through here to eliminate this force. Something like that. Now, the question is, what are these guys planning to do? They're splitting their units. Some of them are coming down here, it looks like. Okay. They are starting the siege up over here. I mean, even if they take this back, that's reasonably fine. If we get these, that would be incredible. I don't know that we're going to, but it would certainly be really, really good. I'm going to continue to take the national tax output here. That sounds good. And yeah, they're dealing with this for us, so I like it. We got a bountiful harvest, so we could get 3 stability or 85 gold. To be honest, the gold is more valuable to us. So we're going to take the gold for right now. This is our siege, isn't it? It is. Amazing. They are letting us get the core siege in all of these locations. Now, we do still need to move additional forces up to get siege progress, and these guys are a long ways away. But for now, this is looking good. This is looking very good. So, with the help of the Ptolemaic kingdom, we are making progress here. Both of these sieges are progressing on our own. We can get ourselves an additional mine going. We actually can build an enclosure in a number of locations. So that is certainly noted. But I want to build this mine first. So we're going to get that done. Excellent. This is going to stack wipe. Wonderful. And they're apparently sieging here, but they actually stopped. And we're at 7 and 21% in both of these locations. That looks phenomenal. These guys are still on their way up. Okay. So, the sacking of Gaza, huh? We're going to let the looting be gentle. We might get this territory. So, these are going to head directly up to here. Whereas these guys, I kind of want them to come in here to reinforce. Okay. So, it's going to be something kind of like this. So all of this territory is going to be controlled by us, in theory, although some of these might not be. Actually, they're going to let us control all of this. So this is occupied by us. That's wonderful. This is going to be occupied by us. And we can actually grab an invention. I'm going to grab learning on the job here. We're heading down towards slave masters. So that looks fine for the moment. And we're just going to finish up these sieges. So these lads are going to arrive up over here, and we'll see if the Ptolemaics end up giving us this territory. That'd be amazing if they did. It'd be really, really funny if we were able to just yoink this territory away from the Ptolemaics. I would be so delighted. All in the guise of helping them. So this siege is now over. We're going to move all of these units up, and we're just going to group together up here. They might take this territory, but no, they moved. Okay. Beautiful. So this should all be auto-capped at this point, right? Occupied by Ptolemaic Kingdom here. Okay, so these are occupied by Ptolemaic Kingdom. That's interesting. Well, even if we don't get all of this, even if we get anything at all, I'm going to be happy. We'll see what we get out of it. This siege needs to finish. We've got way too many troops here, though, so we probably shouldn't have this quantity of troops here. I'm going to group some of these together. So we're going to deselect the Lower Egypt and the Arabian levies. The Canaanite levy we're going to bring back because we don't need this number of troops up here. So we're just going to do that. Excellent. So, the question is, how much longer is this siege going to take? Well, we just got 21% progress there, so that's very solid. But yeah, even if they just give us this state for it, that would be amazing. This still cuts them off from this territory up here, and we would be delighted to get our hands on Gaza. I mean, that's very topical, isn't it? I don't... Oh, okay, whatever. We're not talking about 2024 here. All we're talking about is 280 BCE. Yes, perfect. All according to plan. Don't demonetize me, YouTube. Oh boy, this could get spicy. Well, for now, all we're going to do is finish up this siege. So 35% here. And we're making good progress on that. They're apparently chasing down this army. Sure. Did they actually cap anything up over here? The answer is they did not. Good. So we got this, and that is wonderful. We're at 56 war score. War's over. They did give us this territory. Beautiful. So our AE went up, of course, and we're going to lose half a point of AE. So they gave us this territory, and Ptolemaic up here is still independent. Interesting. We're probably going to go after them when we can, but let's disband our levies for now. We can't go after this right now, and this is held by the Ptolemaic Kingdom, but we did get Gaza out of it, so delightful. That is absolutely wonderful. So we got some territory out of that. I love it. Thanks, Ptolemaics. We will help you like that anytime you want. Anytime. We're here for you, buddies. Amazing. So that is, of course, really good. These guys are going to be truced with both us and the Ptolemaics, and the question is, are we going to be able to yoink this? It's a hard maybe, but that's going to be in like 5 years still, so we've got some time on that. That did bring up our aggressive expansion, so we need to let that drop. We got like 10-ish points of AE out of that, which isn't, you know, amazing, but whatever. And also, our manpower maximum is now 7351? 7351, yeah. I want to hop in here because we probably need to change Philistia here. So I want to enable automatic trading here. Apparently this button doesn't work down here. It only works in this quarter of the button. This is probably due to the UI scaling, but whatever. This automatically went into pop conversion speed, so that is perfect. We're very happy about that. Untiring Devotion, giving us 3 stability. Perfect. That is really, really good. I like it. So our population happiness is currently up. Our research points are currently up. Speaking of research points, how's this going? We are about to get 2 advances here. So that will get us down to centralized production, but it will not get us slave masters. Okay. That is noted. Let's see about getting ourselves another mine. Actually, no, there are no other mines. So now the question is, can we build an enclosure and a farming settlement in the same places? This is a lot of spots we can build farming settlements. Would we prefer to have farming settlements or enclosures? Yeah, Bet Molokon was in both of these lists. So the question is, which would we prefer? Local manpower +5, local civilization level +10, base resource production, slaves needed for local surplus, and local monthly food modifier, versus minus 25% to pop migration speed, but 3 migration attraction, better monthly food modifier. It's the same cost, same civilization level. I think farming settlements are just better, right? It's more local monthly food modifier, and it gives you the migration attraction. So I think we prefer to build farming settlements over enclosures, but we will build enclosures in locations where we cannot build a farming settlement. So I want to check through the rest of these. Blacksmiths would also be a base resource production, but we can't currently build any of those. We would be interested in doing that eventually, but for now, we don't have any ability to do that. Okay, so farming settlements it is. We're going to build in Bet Alian for now. That'll be fine. Excellent. Well, so much for chilling. Well, it is what it is. So this needs to be converted quite a lot. That's understood. We'll need to work on that one. That's fine. Well, you know, with regard to the whole Judea taking over Gaza thing, all I'll say about that is some things never change. Some things never change. Population capacity and global monthly food modifier, as well as an innovation from our civic advances going up. We're to grab recruitment standards, and then that will allow us to grab centralized production, which will allow us to really start kickstarting our economy. But this is kind of a low priority. Once we grab centralized production, I mean, slave masters will still be very good. But once we grab these two, we're probably not going to work on any of this, and we're probably going to go back to working on like encouragement of migration, or working on bread stamp or grain rations or obstetrics, things like that. That's probably what we're going to end up looking at. Because we're going to be building rural buildings for quite a long time. That base resource production is just too good. We can't pass it up. That said, in locations where we are going to have slaves, I will say a foundry gives us base resource production. So there is that. But we also just captured a number of cities over here. So that is all very, very good for us. Our martial advances have gone up, and that is, of course, going to grab us centralized production, which will actually boost our national tax as well by 1%. It's not huge, but that will be good. Slave masters will be much better for us. So that is the next thing we're going to grab, and then after that, we're going to go back to working on our population growth. So that is the plan with our technology for now. You can see our research efficiency is low. There's not much we can do about that right now until our economy starts coming online a little bit more. But for now, this will have to do. So that's all looking good. I definitely do want to go after Ptolemaic as soon as we can. But we're truced with them until 19 August 478. So that is still another roughly 3 years. We can grab a civic perk, and that is increased tariffs. Okay. I mean, that'll give us a little bit of income. Yeah. A little bit, for sure. And then we'll continue to go down local administrators, grain distribution. Ooh, that's pretty good. And then master of trade. Okay. So that's all fine. We'll see if this guy survives until then. He's 65. A civil war ended that we didn't know or care about, to be honest. So that is absolutely fine. And I think our next move is definitely on Ptolemaic. Is this Ptolemaic up here? No, this is Sidon. Okay. Well, that's noted. That is certainly noted. So we're going to want to fabricate a claim on these guys, because I don't think we have a CB right now. Who is this? Pretender? An arrival? Oh, no. Anyway, we are going to declare... I'm not actually going to declare this war. I just want to see... Yeah, war without CB. So we don't have a casus belli right now, and we are absolutely going to want to fabricate a claim here. Yes, get started on that. That'll be fine. Now, the Seleucid Empire is calling us in against North Phoenicia. Are we going to participate in this? I mean, it's kind of nearby. But probably not. It's not contiguous with us, so I don't know that we're interested in it. I do want to put this guy into the Rob Arakit office. That'll be okay. So we joined this war, but I don't think we're really going to participate. North Phoenicia is here. Maybe we should. I'm just thinking about what paths we could take here if we did participate. I think I'm leaning towards participating. So we're going to grab these guys. I'm going to split them in half. I'm going to send half here. And then the other half is going to go here. We're going to grab these two states. And then we'll send these guys here to besiege this fort, while these guys head up over to here. And we'll see how much we're able to get out of this. This will be non-contiguous if they give us this territory. But that's probably okay. I mean, we're going to get this territory from the Ptolemaics eventually as well. That's going to rebel soon, too. So, I think it's okay. I think we'll come up and help them up here. We're definitely interested in taking some of this territory. This allows us to indirectly take territory from the Seleucid Empire without actually fighting them. And that's really, really effective. 6 stability for 10 political influence. Done. Okay, we're going to let the looting be gentle here. We're going to get 34 gold. And these guys, as I said, are going to head over to here. So even if we just get one state out of this, that's still really, really good for us. So we're going to get all of this occupied up. All of this is going to be occupied by us shortly as well. So that all looks good. Again, we're going to let the looting be gentle. We might get this territory for ourselves. And we're going to head up to here. And we'll see what all we can get. They might start up the siege here. It looks like they are. Do we want to liberate these people? Honestly, probably no. We're going to take the gold. We're at 281, and that, of course, means that we should build a farming settlement. So we're going to do that. That looks good. This siege is ongoing. They lifted their siege here. So that's intriguing. They're now back to the siege. So this is their siege. We do not want to participate in their siege. But otherwise, this is relatively fine. So I'm going to position us up in Daphne here. And the question is, are they going to give up on this siege? We're not going to help them here. They don't need the help. Okay. There just wasn't enough morale. Okay, the Ptolemaics are calling us in. Noted. We're going to accept that offer. And these guys, they're going to head down to here. So that looks good for now. I want to get this siege going. And this siege will continue. So again, even if we just get these states over here, that would be amazing. We'd be very, very happy with that. So we're coming into siege here. The Ptolemaics were pushed back over this direction. For now, I'm not too concerned about that. So the Yankai Civil War has ended. They're still sieging up here, so they're probably going to get this state for themselves. That's okay. I don't mind that. And we've started up a siege here. So, yeah, this is currently underway. We're also going to want to start a siege here. So I'm hoping that this siege ends very soon. Unfortunately, it hasn't ended yet. I was really hoping it ended on that last tick. They're taking back their territory here, but they split and they're now looking... Okay, now this ends. So they're looking to take this territory. We are going to walk down here. Actually, hang on. We should walk here. Which apparently we cannot get to. That's in Byblos? Okay, that's actually a different location. And this is in Sidon. So this is South Phoenicia and Damascus that is in this. So this is Damascus out over here, which we might get. These guys, they're going to walk down here. I would love it if these guys would abandon their siege. Let's see if they do. These up here have not abandoned their siege. In fact, yeah, that's occupied by the Seleucids. That's understood. This should end, like, right now. Yeah, there we go. So we didn't get any territory there. North Phoenicia still exists, though, and that is an expansion opportunity for us later. So that sounds good for now. And we probably didn't get this because it's non-contiguous, right? That would be my guess. But that war definitely ended, and we're going to continue to push down this way. So that's a stack wipe, for sure. Wonderful. I'd like to keep chasing these guys, but we can't do it. So we're probably not going to end up getting this. I'm wondering about this territory. That's at 33. Okay, noted. So this is giving us a lot of options down here. The dungeon will straighten him out. That does, of course, create us a problem. And that's Gurion Hyrkanos. So that is this guy. He is upset because we accused him of murder. And also, he's our rival. So we could remove rival. That'll cost 30 political influence. I don't know that we actually want to do that. I think we are better off right now going after this guy. He's honest, so we can't bribe him. But what we could do, friend of rival of ruler. If we remove this guy as a rival, this guy is now loyal. But that doesn't actually make this no longer be a thing. Remarkable. This guy's strong enough on his own. Okay, that is noted. Okay, so we are being very helpful to the big boys up over here. And by helpful, I mean kind of wrecking their empire. In a weird sort of way. So this is fine. I'm very, very pleased about it. We're going to get these sieges done eventually. I just keep hoping that the Ptolemaics are going to back off on this. We could walk in here and help them, quote-unquote, siege this. And if they leave, we'll take over their siege. I don't think they're going to leave, but if on the off chance that they do, that would be nice. So we're at 4 political influence right now. We need to, like, bribe this guy. We need 5 political influence to do that. And we'll have enough to do that on this next month tick. So that looks good. Yeah, they're definitely not going to walk away from this. Let's bribe this guy. No more civil war brewing. That looks wonderful. Let's just get out of this war. And it is about time to put a cut in here. So I am going to go ahead and do that as soon as we get out of these wars. These guys are definitely losing a lot of ground up this way. And that is not good for them, for sure. We're going to let the looting be gentle here just in case we actually get this. We're not going to get it. We should have looted that fully. It was this one. Wait. They flipped that to us. That's occupied by us. They didn't have to do that. They chose to flip this over to us. Are they just giving us this territory? We'll see if we actually get it in the peace deal. That'll be a whole different question. We do need to put in a title here. This will be our rope. And sure, that'll be fine. That's probably actually pronounced like rope or something. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's spelled rope. So we're going to go with rope. We're up to 35% on this siege. We have a CB on Ptolemais now. That's understood. We can declare on them in a year. We have a lot of potential targets up here at this point. So that's looking good. We've got a lot of opportunity right now. I keep hoping that we're going to finish up this siege. Now, this is occupied by the Ptolemaic kingdom. They did not flip that over to us. So that's awkward. But whatever. It doesn't actually matter. we'll just take whatever we can get out of these, is the idea. Unfortunately, we didn't get anything out of North Phoenicia, but it was worth a try. But I'm not sure if they actually can give these to us because it's non-contiguous, and we're going to let the looting be gentle just in case, and we're going to head on home. Wonderful. So this war is over at this point. Beautiful. We're only at 90 war score here. Why is this only 90 war score? Okay. Did they get something down here? I don't know. Oh, war's over. Okay. So war is over, and at this point, these guys are independent. Okay, that's still worth it because they didn't get re-annexed. So I'm fine with that. That means that that is a potential target for us to expand into later on. There's a lot up here that we can go after, and that's really good. It is time to put a cut in here, although before I do, I'm going to get some farming settlements, or a farming settlement queued up. That'll be fine. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Atala, Ali Lee, Dark Horse, Xenocyte, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, The Lounge STL, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.